I'm Phoenix City Councilman Bill Gates, and today we're excited to be at the Biomedical Campus in downtown Phoenix, and specifically here at the University of Arizona Medical School campus with Assistant Vice President of U of A, Judy Burness.
Yeah.
Judy, thanks for joining us on the show.
Well, thank you, Councilman. I'm very excited to be here.
So how long have you been with the U of A?
Oh, I've been with the U of A for 21 years, but I guess I've been up in Phoenix for about the last 10.
Well, Judy, we've had the chance to work with one another for several years since I've been on the City Council, but we're especially excited about what we're here to talk about today, which is this new building, which is starting to come out of the ground. Can you tell our viewers a little bit about it?
Sure, you hear that sound. It's the sound of progress.
That's right.
So we've been building a lot on this campus. Right now, what's under construction starting is a 10-story research building called the Biosciences Partnership Building. Kind of a mouthful, but what it really means is that it'll be U of A researchers working with industry and collaborative relationships, trying to find new discoveries and discovering the cures for tomorrow, and taking all those to market and creating jobs and creating spin-off companies and really creating more of the economy.
Well, we're thrilled about it. I mean, it really is the fulfillment and the vision of, Mayor Gordon and other members of the City Council who really saw this vision that this could be more than just a football stadium
Yes.
here, but actually a center for growth and for economic development in the city of Phoenix. So when is this building going to be completed?
So it'll be completed in about 2 years, and when it will be completed, it's 10 stories, it's 220,000 square feet, so it's going to be hard to miss from anywhere in downtown. And it will be recognizable, it will be copper plated, kind of like our other one, and it's really going to be the center of new discovery downtown.
Well, that's great. We can't wait for it. Now, Judy, there was recently a report that came out that talked about the economic impact that the biomedical campus and the U of A Medical School have on our community. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So we just commissioned an economic impact study, and we studied what happened here in the year 2013. And the economic impact for this campus in 2013 was $961 million.
Wow.
Right, and speaking of football, so we look at the economic impact of a Super Bowl being $500 million a year. So it's about the equivalent of 2 Super Bowls a year, plus it's here every year, and it's growing, and it's creating jobs, and it's creating income tax revenue, it's creating sales tax revenue. So the income tax revenue generated off this campus, or the tax revenue, is about $44 million also in 2013.
Wow.
About 7,000 direct and indirect jobs. And so there's a lot going on here and a lot more to come.
Well, and as everybody knows out there, we need jobs in the city of Phoenix, and we need revenues to help us balance the budget.
Yes.
So both at the city level and at the state level. So we appreciate the part that you guys are playing in that. Now, maybe some of our viewers don't realize this, but before this medical school opened here, we didn't have a medical school in the city of Phoenix,
You're
right?
absolutely right. It was the largest city in the country that did not have a medical school. So now we've got a medical school. We'll be graduating our 4th class this year.
That's amazing.
Yes.
Wow.
We started with 24 students. We now accept 80 students per class. We get about 5,000 applicants for those 80
right?
spots.
Wow.
It's an amazing medical school, really growing, and we'll have the Cancer Center will open this summer as well, so that's another building on this campus. So there's a lot of pieces coming together. The patient care side starts coming in with the cancer, so we expect about 60,000 patient visitors a year in the Cancer Center as well.
Well, yeah, I'm excited to see the cancer building so close to completion. I was fortunate to be a member of the council when we were able to vote in favor of that.
Thank you very much.
No, it was the right decision and a great investment for the city. But I know now at the medical school you also have a center for simulation and innovation. Is that the name of it?
It is, and it is so awesome. So we'd love to welcome anybody to come there. But you think about fighter pilots, right? We don't put them out in a $20 million jet to learn how to fly them. We put them in simulators. We don't want our medical students to be practicing on real life patients at first either. We want them to learn the skills and learn how to do different things in a simulation center. So we have one of the largest simulation centers in any medical school in the country. And they've got mannequins that can mimic just about anything. They bleed, sweat, cry, throw up.
Wow.
They can create every different heart sound that the heart makes. They can create simulations where someone's been in an accident where they've even lost a limb, and they the students go through scenarios and they learn how to do things, they learn how to intubate a patient. By the time they get into the field and see patients, they're pretty skilled and practiced on that. So the docs who are training them in the field are just thrilled because they don't have to start with how do I learn how to take blood pressure? They've done it, they've learned how to suture, they've learned how to do all these things before already.
So as we talked about earlier, the medical school is part of the larger biomedical campus here, and there's a lot to come yet. Can you talk a little bit about that broader, long-term vision for the entire campus
Well,
here?
and we are so thankful for the City of Phoenix partnership in all of that we're doing here. We would not be here at all without the City of Phoenix. So the city has been with us every step of the way. But when we look at this campus, we've built about, I think with this building coming on, we'll have about 1 million square feet of space. We hope to have about 6 million by the time we complete growing. And plans are to grow, through at least 2025. But that's a lot of growth coming in the next few years. So we are excited to see all that's coming. We've got the colleges of medicine, nursing, pharmacy, and public health here. Northern Arizona University has programs here. Arizona State University has programs here. Dignity is a partner in the Cancer Center. Banner's a partner. The VA is a partner. So you see all of this collaboration coming together, and that's really the beauty. And the city helped put all that together with your leadership as well. How do we collaborate? How do we bring everybody together to build something that is going to change the face of downtown, change the face of Arizona, and improve healthcare for all of us?
Well, that's an exciting, I think, to hear, and it really is a vision that helps us to grow beyond just the kind of boom and bust cycles of real estate that we've had for years in the Valley and in the city of Phoenix. And thanks for being a part of this long-term vision. It's really my pleasure and honor to work with you and everybody else here at U of A, and keep up the good work.
Yeah, we'll come over and play with the simulation.
Sounds good. We'll do that.
Thank you, Councilman.
So for those of you out there in the city of Phoenix who haven't had a chance to get down here, come on down. Check out the medical school, check out the biomedical campus, and see what amazing things are happening here in downtown Phoenix.